So what about soy? People often ask about soy. So soy, what do I mean by that? I mean soya beans that are turned into, that you can eat as beans, that are turned into soya milk, soya yogurts, tofu. So these are traditional foods in some of the eastern countries like Japan and China. And there's a lot of interest in these foods and breast cancer, partly because those countries traditionally have much lower rates of breast cancer, and people have wondered whether it might be because of the soy in their diet, and also because soy contains a natural plant estrogen. So estrogen is a driver for a lot of breast cancer. So the question is does this plant estrogen in soy actually, is it a problem? Does it promote cancer in the same way that our estrogen does, or does it protect women? Does it somehow block your own estrogen and somehow protect women? So what's the evidence? So soy is perfectly safe. The estrogen in soy is a very low intensity estrogen, and it has a small effect, a small estrogen-like effect in the body, nothing like your own estrogen. But so it's totally safe for women to have, even when women have had breast cancer and they're on medications. We think soy in the diet's absolutely fine to have. So, but does it protect us against breast cancer? We think probably when you have it as an adult, it probably doesn't help or increase your risk of breast cancer. It has a fairly neutral effect on your risk of breast cancer. It's part of a healthy diet and will help with your cholesterol. But a really interesting evidence around soy is that if we have it as children and adolescents, as people in those Asian countries would traditionally do, that does seem to reduce your risk of breast cancer later in life. We think it has the estrogen effects of soy, we think has effects on the developing breast. So if you can persuade your children to include some soy in their diet, and good luck with that one, then that would be worth doing. And as adults, it's perfectly, it's a healthy food to include in the diet, but by itself, it's probably not going to protect us from breast cancer.